Silent Hill, Underground Gimli City, Rich Man's Mining Operation, with spiders for some reason. These are some of the locations I'll be visiting today as I read item descriptions and play through Dark Souls 2. If you enjoy yourself during this video, be sure to subscribe because we're going to be heading to the DLC soon. I promise you're going to want to see that. Dark Souls 2 DLC is pretty brutal and it's going to be a pretty entertaining time. Anyway, I hope you enjoy and let's get to the video. So before I get this thing started off and we head to the Shaded Woods, I got a little something I gotta take care of, and then I have a few items to read. So you may be wondering why I'm standing next to this guy, or maybe you're not, maybe you have a good idea about what I'm gonna do. But this guy has something I want, and it's mine.
Well, whose blood will spill first?
Wow, he really did not do much there, did he? Look at that. Nar Alma robes. And that's a good purchase.
Thanks.
What the hell's going on here? Okay. Something tells me I need to verify my Steam files. I'm not going to, of course. I'm gonna rock this. Okay. Alright, yeah. Sorry, this is our look for a while. I'm gonna I'm gonna rock this for as long as it lets me. You know what I just realized? You can't see my weapon. This has a nice tactical advantage. I could see straight through myself so I could see things behind me. So I'm going to talk to this guy. He should have a wealth of items for us to read. First up, we have Elite Knight Helm. Helmet made of Braden steel. Provides sturdy defense, making it an old-time favorite of Elite Knights. Braden steel is used widely in Drangleic. This fine alloy is made from ores mined in the Southern Kingdom. And that's what the entire Elite set says. Smelter Demon Helm. Helm of the Smelter Demon. A great mass of iron that was given life. High fire defense. The old Iron King was possessed of a great bounty of ore, but was incinerated by a creature that rose from the infernal depths of the earth. Now for the Penal set, which is from the Lost Sinner. Penal Mask. Mask of the Lost Sinner. Increases equip load. The spikes pointing inward suggest that this was not only used to bind prisoners, but to torture them as well. The Penal Straitjacket. Straitjacket of the Lost Sinner. A tightly cinched belt presses against the waist. By now, no one knows who this was used to punish, or for what reason. Penal Handcuffs. This is the item that a viewer mentioned to me. Hand Restraints of the Lost Sinner. Increases power of pyromancy. A device used to restrict use of the hands. By now, no one knows who this was used to punish or for what reason. So I'm going to go ahead and buy that. Nar Alma Hood. Hood worn by servants of Nar Alma, god of blood. Increases souls acquired for each kill. Belong to Tichy Grin. Those who profess faith in Nar Alma have rejected all that is in this world and vow to travel a path stained with blood. Effect. Increases number of souls acquired. That's why we're wearing it. And this says the same thing, but it forgets to mention that your entire body disappears. Yeah, so if you're wondering how the hell this happened, it's because my internet sucks, and when I download games, a lot of times files fail to... What the hell? Does he look white? Why does he... Something's going on here. He does not look right. What the hell is happening? Dude, my game is derping out. What the hell is going on? What is happening? Is it because of him? My game crashed. Okay, as you can see, the game is fixed. This is the outfit that was invisible. My little legs. Anywho. Ah, yes, one of my favorite areas in the game. The place where you can't see a damn thing and all the enemies look like other players' ghosts. I will, you know, to give credit though, it's a pretty genius idea on FromSoft's part, because I guarantee people were like, oh, that's just a ghost from a player. Old Sun Ring. This one's interesting. An odd stone ring containing a fiery heat accumulates power as the user is harmed, then explodes, damaging surrounding enemies while leaving its wearer unscathed. Our deeds will come back to us in some form or another, both good and bad. Hello, Cedric. Cedric, close your mouth. All manner of thing can get in that hole. It's probably not the... There's probably a million ways to word that, but we're just going to... We're going to roll with it. Let's go up here real fast. Let's see if there's any murderers up here. I know. Probably not. Yes, there is, though. Hello. Be free, my friend. Is he undead, by the way? Let me get a look at his face. I know he's not human, but look how green he is. Hey, buddy, I was just wondering some stuff. I don't know why you have to be such a douche. You'll never kill me. You're too slow, and you're a lion. And to think I like lions. Not anymore. Nah, they're still cool. I'm a tiger guy, though. Gotta admit. Thank God for the ivory crown. Fang key. A strange key shaped like a wild beast's fang. What manner of dilettante would create such a key, and what might it unlock? Homing soul mass. Multiple soul masses appear above the head. When fired, they home in on their target. This spell was said to have been devised by a master sorcerer, but his name is long forgotten. Hello, bird person.
Thank you for helping me.
Lion Great Axe. Great Axe wielded by Lion Clan warriors. The finely crafted blade cuts smoothly, evidence that the Lion clansmen are much more than vulgar beasts. This part's like a horror movie, so prepare yourself. That thing. Look at all that health. My god, dude, what is he even swinging at? What's happening here? Wait. You alright there, buddy? You need your head. You can't see where you're going. Oh, he finally turned around. Vingarl's armor, Vingarl's gloves, Vingarl's boots. Vingarl's armor. Armor of the ferocious Vingarl of Pharosa. Vingarl was known as a raging, deadly warrior. Even Pharosa's lion knights, a motley crew of rabid fighters, kept him at arm's length. How often do you get to summon a giant man scorpion in Dark Souls? I only remember the one time. What's up, my guy? Don't worry, buddy. Time for a divorce. They were really trying to go for that, Quaalag situation. Yeah, I was like, roll away, bud. Get in here, Tark. Get you a few hits in, bud. Hey, let's use some fire orb. Oh, okay. I see how it's gonna be, Mr. or Mrs. Scorpion. This is stupid. I'm just throwing fireball. Oh, that's not a fireball. That's a backhand. Oh, now she's like, wait, that guy's murdering me. And I'll continue to do so. Eat fire. Oh, that tree ate some fire. Nice try. Feeling better, Tark? You're probably feeling much better now, right, bud? I hope so. Scorpioness Najka Soul. Soul of Scorpioness Najka. Najka was born of the misdeeds of an ancient being, a frail soul from the beginning that soon succumbed to madness. Soul Shower. Hurls a huge soul mass which splits into smaller souls that rain from above. Requires real talent and is difficult to handle. Only works in certain places and against certain foes. Twisted Barricade. A hex that distorts local space. For a brief moment, spells are deflected. Hexer Galea never took an apprentice, making it unclear how his spells were passed down. It is even possible that hexes came from another source entirely. Gurm Warrior Armor. Warrior Armor of the Nomadic Gurm. Excellent poise and defense, but very heavy. Most Gurm descendants refuse contact with outsiders and live with a sense of deep contempt for those who exiled them. You've got nothing on Sif, bitch. You disgusting freak. Alright, we won. Royal Rat Authority Soul. Soul of the Royal Rat Authority of the Underground Realm. Those who choose to serve the Rat King must have the courage to face his challenges. Acid Surge. A fringe pyromancy of unknown origin. Sprays an equipment-eroding acid. Does not directly damage foes, but eats away at their equipment instead. Yet another pyromancy inspired by perniciousness. What's up, Gavlin?
Make deal with Gavla.
Maybe later, buddy. This guy's fun. He throws these and they go so slow. Those things defy the laws of physics. Gurm Great Axe. A great axe used by the nomadic Gurm. At first glance, this great axe appears crude. But with further examination, one sees the fine craftsmanship of Gurm blacksmiths. Quite heavy for a human, but swung about with reckless abandon by the Gurm. I also picked up the Rusted Mastodon Gauntlets. Gauntlets worn by the primal knights of Drang Lake Castle. Durability is low due to rusting. Its weight would normally crush a man, but to the brutish primal knights, it may as well be made of papyrus. Good old Brightstone Cove Tseldora. This area is pretty cool looking when you look from here. They always try to catch you with these balls. Friendly fire, bitch. Ever heard of it? And somehow he died from it, which is just even more funny. Peasant attire. Attire commonly worn by peasants. Normal workwear, more fit for farming than fighting. Why are some of them green, some of them not? That guy's green. That guy's not wearing the hat. Crazy. Fire good here. Fire very good here. These things will try to kill you if you don't have fire. Fire good. Let's get this boss over with. Okay, you guys are pretty rude. You guys go first. I don't think so, little buddy. He does look cool. No flock? You're nothing without your flock. Alright, we can do this all day, this little spin around we're doing. I'm just gonna disrespect the ever-living shit out of this guy. Nice try. Yeah, that boss isn't as hard as the other one, the Covetous Demon. But it's a fairly easy fight. White Priest Headpiece. Traditional headpiece for Drang Lake clerics. The clerics of Drang Lake were not viewed with particular reverence, and their positions were only preserved as a nod to tradition. It is customary for clerics to wear different garb depending on their sex, but the reason for this practice is unknown. This is a men's headpiece. Alright, we're coming up on the final stretch here. Avlin, an extremely rare rapid-firing crossbow. Fire 3 successive bolts. Inflict heavy damage by making all 3 shots count. Fiorenza, the richest merchant in all of Volgan, recreated this lost weapon after reading of it in an old book. What up, bird person? First up we have Murakumo, a curved greatsword said to have been brought to this land by a foreign warrior. Hold with both hands to make parrying possible. The exquisitely crafted wide blade makes deadly use of both its weight and smooth slicing action. A tough training regimen is required to master this sword. Lost Sinner's Sword. An ultra greatsword forged from the soul of the Lost Sinner. Its blade saps the life of its wielder. The true nature of this sword is unknown, even to the Lost Sinner herself. Those who choose this sword will share the burden of the Lost Sinner's misdeeds. Now we've got Butcher's Knife. An oddly large butcher's knife. Not your standard weapon, but certainly deadly enough to be utilized as one. Absorbs the HP of foes. Who in their right mind would create such a thing? Perhaps it is best not to dwell on how it was likely used in the past. Iron King Hammer. Great hammer forged from the soul of the old Iron King. The tip is formed of molten rock. The corpse of the old Iron King became the vessel that bred Icarus Earth. I don't know if I said that right. Icarus Earth. Anyway, the heavy rock tip is formed of cooled magma with a still smoldering core. Strong attack releases its inner power. Dragon Slayer's Spear. A Ransuer forged from the soul of the old Dragon Slayer. The spear of the knight known as the Dragon Slayer was imbued with the power of lightning and shattered the stone scales of dragons. Strong attack unleashes its latent power. Here we go.
Please, lend me a hand. Dad, you drop and look.
So now I gotta choose. Get up, Pate. Tseldora Din Key. Key to the Din in Brightstone Cove Tseldora. The fools that venture into Tseldora, unaware of the ancient deeds that still haunt the cove, are transfigured into unspeakable malformations. Pate's Spear. A long spear wielded by Pate. This appears to be a very ordinary spear, but seems to have accumulated power over the course of countless battles. It is not always advisable to stand out, especially if you have something to hide. Ring of Thorns. Ring granted protection by Krimmel, god of struggle. The ring spikes drive into the wearer's skin so that each blow taken fuels spite towards the perpetrator. When damage is taken, the ring retaliates and inflicts damage upon enemy. Send! One of these is a trap. I think it's this one. Nice try, buddy.
I'll leave a nasty scar.
Will it? Engraved gauntlets. Stone gauntlets engraved with odd writing. Said to bring good fortune to their wearer. The wealthy merchant Fiorenza searched for these rare and precious gauntlets his entire life, but was not the one who found them. Effect. Rare chance normal attacks become critical hits. Just pretty cool. Torch good. Yeah, so usually these spiders would be a problem, but that is not the case when you have the torch. And then once I kill the spiders, I could just drop the torch. Shoot your little laser. Ooh, ooh. Not particularly nice of you. Come here, little creepy crawly. That's like the only attack that it does right now. Alright, I think that's it. Nice try. That reminds me of the armored spider from Demon Souls. That little move it did. I'm gonna head over here. Pretty good damage. Okay. The damage is just too good with this weapon. I'm gonna switch to this. Oh, it's so good. That is too good. Did I... Wait, what the hell's that? Did I knock its other face off? I did. Now I can see its butthole. Okay, that is new. Alright, it's over. Where did the... What? Where did you guys come from? Doesn't even matter. Oh my god, hold up. Better grab this before things go south. Who is this jumpity upstart over here? Your spider's dead, back off. Lord's private chamber. Hello, Duke. How are you? Soul of the Duke's dear Freya. I don't know if it's Freya or Freja, but I say Freya. The Writhing Ruin's Keeper. The Writhing Ruin is an ancient thing whose shadow remains cast over the land. It first took possession of a solitary insect, but grew its power, feasting on the wealth of twisted souls found in the land. Brightstone Key. Key to Brightstone Cove Tseldora. The eccentric Lord Tseldora, known for his fascination with spiders, built a town and a personal fortune by mining Brightstone. One day, the town was overrun by spiders, but Lord Tseldora only stood by and watched eerily contented. What a freak. Spider Fang, curved sword forged from the soul of the Duke's dear Freya. Its blade is coated with a sticky silk that is cast with each strong attack, slowing enemy movement. Can you keep it down, Spider? Supposedly the Duke himself, an eccentric soul fascinated with spiders, went on to take a form that was far from human. Spider's Silk, thrusting sword forged from the soul of the Duke's dear Freya. Its needle-like blade can easily pierce the seams of the toughest armor. Well, this is where the video ends. I hope you enjoyed. In the next video, we'll be going to Drangleic Castle and probably Shrine of Amana, all that fun stuff. So, yeah, be looking forward to that. If you enjoyed, please subscribe, help me grow the channel. And if you want to help push this video out to others, be sure to like it. All right, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.